yourself ever been in that position?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
And how did you rectify that?
Well, I went to jail for it.
Okay, sometimes it ends like that.
Yeah, it ended like that. It had to end like that. It was going to be his life or my life. You're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to put your hands on me and then think I'm supposed to accept what you're doing to me. So he punched me in the eye and I stabbed him in the chest.
Yeah, well, I understand. Been there, done that. Been there, done that myself. So I can definitely identify with you. Definitely identify.
I just think these kids these days don't have the proper ways to live their life. They get so angry when we say, well, we've already been there. We're just trying to protect you from going there. But so many of them don't even want to follow what's good. They just so used to seeing bull crap. You know, you walking around here with your butt out, your titties out, and you wonder why the dude's calling you a hoe or a thought. That's what you're giving them.
I agree.
Jokers walking around here with the pants sagging, wonder why other dudes mad at them. Nigga, look how you look. You look dirty.
Walking around in rompers, looking like they got on diapers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asshole and all of that. That's that's solid. It's your environment. You don't have to be a product of your environment.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely correct.
I grew up in the hood, and I think I turned. Well, I ain't gonna say I know I turned out damn good. Most of my friends got a crap load of babies, crap load of baby daddies, either dead or on drugs. No, I'm not gonna never live my life like that ever.
So, what's some other forms of disrespect?
Degrading, allowing another person to degrade you either physically, mentally, verbally. That's disrespect. Not properly addressing me for who I am instead of calling me a B, which that's not even on my birth certificate.
Right.
But if you answer to that word, what you expect from somebody that's you're accepting them to call you that. You're answering to it. What's up, nigga? I just don't understand why this generation just so, eager to fit in to a place that's to a country that's full of crap as it is. So why add on to the crap? You say you don't want to be disrespected, but yet still you walking around here with your pants sagging. You're taking pictures, on social media with blunts and all this here. You're already disgracing yourself. That's disrespectful as it is. My thing is this with that. You're disrespecting the people that came before you. You don't see none of them right here taking pictures with guns and all that. That's disrespectful to your parents. They make it look like your parents done dropped the ball.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that makes sense. Because if you think about it, anything that a child does, it automatically goes back to the parent.
Yeah.
Automatically goes back because they think that we don't raise and teach, but some children they are raised and taught, but they still choose to do what they want to do. But the reflection does go back on the parent when they do that. I don't think it's fair, but that's society. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So what suggestions do you have to these men and women out here that's allowing themselves to be disrespected?
Look into themselves and find out what's wrong with them. First, to see why that person wants to be disrespectful to another person. They might be hurting somewhere, and that could be the reason why they, out there disrespecting people.
I agree. Because a lot of it does stem from hurt. So does anger.
Yes. There definitely is. And you have to work on self first. You have to go back and ask the elders, the adult people that raised you, what's the correct way?
Yeah, Maureen just said the same thing. It's self first.
Yeah. After people that came before you, they don't withstand way more than what you have withstand. So why you can't see that they lived the test of time and survived all the crap that came before them? Let that be a template for you to want to strive to be better.
I agree. I
Stop
agree.
trying to fit in.
I agree. Well, hold on one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on one moment for me. Everybody, I gotta pay some bills real quick. We'll be right back and to finish the discussing why is there so much disrespect. Hey, welcome back. The phone lines are now open. Again, it's not busy anymore. The number is 678-365-9458. Well, I'm still on the line with Ms. Gogo, No Filter, and we're going to continue this conversation on why is there so much disrespect. let me ask you a question, Gogo. Do you think that with the millennium kids we have now, do you think they lack respect because they were raised by children themselves?
Most certainly. Most certainly. But that shouldn't always be the case because by the time my mom was 19, she had 3 of us.
Okay.
And she didn't tolerate, disrespect. But I understand where it comes from if you had a young parent. If you seen daddy always cussing at mama, or the boyfriend's always cussing at mama and degrading it, and you as a male child, or even any one of your children, don't stand up and fight for your parent, somebody dropped the ball.
Okay, so now let's flip this because see, it's not always men being disrespectful. You got some females out here that is just recklessly disrespectful.
Yes.
Where does that come from?
They upbringing. The one thing I hate for another chick or another female, I can't say a woman would do that, but they might. You are addressing your friends as bitch, and your friends answering to it. You gotta be the dumbest person I've ever seen if you accept another person to call you bitch, addresses you in that manner, and then you accept it and you answer to that. That's bullcrap.
Yeah, I have to say in my younger days that was a word that flipped out of my mouth quite often. But as I got older and I made changes within myself, I really despise that word. And I have to admit, the other day I was so mad and so angry. I said it. And when I said it, I actually felt bad about it. But it wasn't me calling the individual, and it was a guy. It wasn't so much, yeah, it was a guy. It wasn't even a female. And it wasn't so much me calling him that, but his actions was that, something that a female would do. And it's just like, I felt bad, but I didn't say it to him. I just said it out loud in the conversation, but I still felt bad. And I still don't understand why back in my day, you said that word, it was thump time. Well, no questions asked. It wasn't no discussion. Now it's like that word is used in everyday language, like hello.
Yeah.
And
like it's in the dictionary to say it daily.
And I can't accept that, but that's just my opinion and how I feel about it. Now, I do have some friends, they can say it and get away with it, because that's what I allow, and I know that it's not coming from a malice place. But, even when I'm on social media and it's be this and be that, and I mean, they even say it on national TV, and I'm just like, wow, so that's just an everyday household common word now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's degrading. Do you find it degrading?
It is degrading. You gonna accept somebody to call you a female dog? Really? You don't even walk on all fours, so you're gonna accept somebody to call you that? And then what if she got daughters? So your kids, they'll saw that it's okay because mama accepted it. That's how it goes generation after generation. My mama didn't accept it. My grandmother didn't accept that word. So I know I dang sure it. And if my son was to ever split his mouth and call anybody that, and I know I raised a man, I would split his lip.
Yeah, and I have 2 young men myself, and I can honestly say, not to my knowledge, have they ever used that word, because I'd have their head too if I heard them say it, because it to me, that's a very disrespectful word.
Yeah.
I raised them to be, young men, and before somebody start going there, you can't teach no boys how to be a man. I didn't say I taught them how to be a man. I raised them, though, with the skills that I knew, and they're awesome young men.
Mm-hmm.
But I do agree with you on that. That word is just really, it's cringing. To me it is, anyway. It's very cringing.
It's just worse if you answer to it. Doesn't just mean you're going to answer to that derogatory word. You answer to it. So who taught you somewhere in life, or how hurt are you hurting? Or, some people accept it because that's what they used to being called. The baby daddy or the girl, or the girlfriend, somebody calling you that. They don't see it come before, so they just accept it for what it is. No, you have to stand up on your own 2 feet and look life in the eyes and start living the correct way, because that's not the correct way of life.
You're
You wouldn't go to
absolutely
your
correct.
employer and you wouldn't let your employer call you that.